At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. News is also brought to you by Dr. George Lees, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back. Medicare's open enrollment period is here. Dr. Batty from Healthcare Partners explains.
This year, we made significant amount of changes and implemented a lot of things since last year, a few of which I'll go through if you have time. Yeah. First and foremost, we now have 20 specialists that reside out here, not reside, but they work out here. They reside in our clinic regularly. They're resident physicians, all board certified in their own specialty, that will help our patients remain in Pahrump and not have to go to Vegas.
That's key, isn't it?
That is huge. This is the first time in since the past 16 years I've been here that I've seen such an amazing group of providers under one roof taking care of our patients. That increases healthcare, increases delivery and access for the patients in our local community.
There's nothing worse than having to travel a long distance when you're not feeling well.
Yes. And that's been going on forever. And we've increased our capabilities and availabilities for these patients to be seen here locally, as well as access to a lot of procedures that are being done now. We are trying to work with the local hospital to get keep our patients here as much as we can, as opposed to sending them to Vegas.
So for open enrollment, if your patients want to find out about this, they should call Healthcare Partners. They should go to Keep Your Doctor NV.
KeepYourDoctorNV.com is a good place to go. You can also go to the Medicare website. Here you have 2 carriers, City Dimensions and Humana, which we've been working very closely with, and we've done well with them. But the open enrollment, and we'll have some town hall meetings that anyone can come to again to ask questions and get educated on what their choices are. I think it's important for the patients to know what choices they have.
At the top of the newscast, we told you about a 2-vehicle accident in front of Saddle West on Highway 160. We have now learned that 2 people are injured, and Highway 160 is blocked at the time. Anyways, Carl Mitchell, the owner of Big Cat Encounters, won a huge victory today at the Nye County Commissioner meeting.
Today we had our commission meeting where we had the county commission overturn the ruling and denial by the RPC to grant us a conditional use so we could have the tigers and remain on our 20 acres of land in the north of Pahrump.
Do you think this is going to set a precedent?
Well, it absolutely set a precedent as far as we're concerned. No other exotic animal owners in Nye County have this permit, as they were all grandfathered, and so we're the first one, and perhaps hopefully nobody else has to go through this kind of thing, but in the end the county commissioners did do the right thing. Joni Eastley and Shenhoffen and Lorenda Wickman did do the right thing and stick to the land use issues and put aside personalities and politics. And
this is something that really was quite a blow to you, wasn't it, when they originally came through, when the RPC came through with this?
Well, we all the time maintained that we were exempt from needing to have this permit, just like the other folks in town. But when there was this continued persistence for us to get this permit, we went through the steps, and of course we were a little put off, but we were intent on fighting all the way to the federal court if necessary, because we did feel that we were right and that we would win.
So you're going to be continuing, and how many animals do you have there?
We have 9 tigers, 9 dogs, and a blue-crowned Amazon parrot.
So you guys are going to continue with your property up there, and are you still actually letting the public in to to come in there?
Well, we don't allow the public in. We're private, not open to the public, but we can be seen on Nat Geo Wild next Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Our show on Animal Planet airs every so often. But I want to take the opportunity to thank Miss Vicki Parker, Harley Culkin,
Dr. Tom Waters.
Dr. Tom Waters,
Johnny Bushko.
Big Johnny Bushko, but of course, don't forget Doc Hadlin, and
Yes.
we had over 600 people that signed the petition through change.org for us to remain here, to make the difference that we can continue to make the difference that we do with tigers.
The Pahrump Valley High School competed against 15 other bands this past weekend. News 46 caught up with the new director, Eric Kunze.
First competitions are always the jitteries and the jitter one, and so there were definitely some jitters out there, but we got through it and on to the next one.
You have actually lined them up for a few competitions this year.
Yeah, we've got 2 more lined up, one in Reno and another one in Sierra Vista High School.
And just got your new band room too as well.
Yes, moved in, and that's been an interesting transitional period, but yeah, we're, I think, settling in and things are going smooth now.
So you've been working on this field routine for quite a while. You have quite extensive history and doing this yourself for many, many, many years.
Yeah, I all through college at UNR, I marched and I coached at a few high schools up in Reno while I was up there, and so yeah, I've had quite a bit of experience. Still a little real nervous at these, but.
So what's coming up next? The holidays are coming, so are we going to be seeing some holiday concerts coming up?
Actually, we have our first concert coming up in 2 weeks, I believe. On the 25th is our first concert band concert.
And that'll be choir and concert band?
Choir will be the 23rd of October.
And so, of course, all the public's invited to all those. And then the competitions for the actual band here.
Our next competition is November 2nd, and it's the Sierra Band Crusades up in Reno, so if anyone wants to travel to Reno.
Yeah, there you go.
And then our final competition then will be the following week on the 10th at Sierra Vista High School.
Well, if you would like to view the entire Pahrump Valley High School's marching band performance, go to KPVM's Facebook and YouTube page. So the weather,
temperatures have been remaining steady.
Yes, it's been gorgeous outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it seems like it's going to stay that way for the rest of the week and maybe into next week too. We might be seeing some 70s soon next week, but so far so good. Anyways, I'll have more about that after the break. Please keep it here.
Gold Town Casino, where you'll get the most bang for your bucks. Top-notch live gaming action, superior dining at Bougainvillea Cafe, and impeccable service you'll never want to leave. With surprises in store every day, why go anywhere else? All here at the Gold Town Casino.
News 46 weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump. Local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Today our high got a little bit warmer on us. 88 degrees was the high today. Winds coming out of the southwest at 3 with our gusts at 5. Our pressure today was at 29.99 and our UV index is at 6 high. We are still seeing double digits for that humidity, 22% for today. Sunrise was at 6:52 a.m. and our record was 96 degrees back in 1991. Taking a look now at tonight, 64 degrees is our expected low, with winds coming out of the north at 4 and our gusts at 7. Humidity at 43%, getting up there even more. And 6:06 p.m. is our expected sunset. Record for tonight was 42 degrees back in 1984. Taking a look now at tomorrow, the high is going to go down just by a degree there, 87 degrees, and our low is going to be in the 60s still. Winds coming out of the northeast at 4 with our gusts at 7. Humidity is going to be in the double digits still, so it's not as wet as the east side of the country or anything like that, but it's definitely not dry out here. 30% is our expected humidity for tomorrow. Sunrise at 6:54 a.m. and the UV index is going to remain the same at 6 high. Looking at the 7-day forecast now, things are going to remain fairly steady up until Monday, where we do dip back down into the 70s. 78 is our expected high for next Monday. But looking a little closer in our future there, 85 for Tuesday, and then 86 on both Friday and Saturday. Sunday is going to cool down a little bit at 84, so the weekend is looking pretty good. Our nights are pretty beautiful, actually. 50s is for the most of the 7-day forecast, and then 49 Monday. So things are going to cool off a little bit, but if you have a jacket, you should be fine out there.
Today's random fact comes to us from UberFacts. In the United States, there are more cell phones actively being used than there are people.
Wow, it's funny how that works because there's a lot of people who don't have cell phones, so some people must have double.
Well, yeah, you know, business and personal.
Yeah, I think one's enough for me. A 5K Monster Dash will be held at Pahrump Disability Outreach Program's Pumpkin Days on October 27th at 8:30 a.m. All the proceeds from this race benefit that local charity, and any local businesses are invited to help make this race a success.
And this Saturday, October 20th at 6 p.m., the Rotary will hold their annual $10,000 cash giveaway extravaganza at Mountain Falls. The event is open to the public. Tickets are $100 for one chance in the raffle and admit 2 to the party. Only 300 tickets are sold, so call Debbie at 702-595-9652 for tickets.
Speaking of tickets.
Yes, also we have 4 tickets right here for a hockey game at the Orleans Arena in Vegas for Friday. If you call the station at 775-727-9400, extension 201, you can have the first caller can win these tickets.
4 tickets, and for 5 p.m. broadcast only, don't forget. And then also we have another accident to report about. There was nobody hurt in this accident or anything like that, more of a fender bender, but this one involved Deanna O'Donnell, and she actually got rear-ended by a loyal viewer of ours here at KPVM. We want to give a shout out to Ron Trentz. Everybody's okay, don't worry. We want to give a shout out to Ron Trentz. He's a very nice guy, I'm told, and very humorous about the situation there. So if any of you guys saw the news truck there or anything, that's what happened. But anyways, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Mitchell.
That's all for us tonight. Have a great evening, everyone.
Good night.